And we are a go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cobra. Welcome to the Hard Count, week 2. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
And of course, we start out with lag for some weird reason.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Um, I do not know why.
Your thing is at 0 instead of 95.
Interesting. I wonder why.
Oh, oh, there you are. There
All right.
you are.
I wonder why. I wonder what happened.
It's
Ugh.
very odd.
Always when I'm in this freaking house.
It's always
All right.
something.
Anyhow, welcome to the Hard Count. Once again, I'm Cobra. I'm joined by Kat and Billy once again. Hopefully, we have a couple more coming in. But say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Again.
Uh, we had a very interesting week 1. We already talked about it in the recap show, so we don't need to bring that up. But we did have a game that happened this Thursday, and that was the Washington Commanders' defeat at the hands of the Green Bay Packers. That score was 27-18. Kind of interesting to see. I mean, Green Bay definitely bolstered up their defense with Micah Parsons. Washington definitely needs some help in the run game because probably shouldn't have gotten rid of Brian Robinson, but I don't know. They were banking on their preseason hero, but he flopped out hard. Uh, any opinion on this game, Kat, Billy?
Um, no. I didn't have a chance to watch any of it. Um I don't think I've even seen reels on this one.
Yeah.
Which one did you say it was?
Washington, Green Bay.
Washington, Green Bay. I don't think
It,
I've
well,
seen
because it was on it.
anything on this.
I don't know why. Because again, it was on Thursday night. Maybe because it was on Amazon Prime. I don't know. Respin.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting. But like I said, it was to me from an outsider's perspective. If you're a Washington Commanders fan, which I know 1 or 4,
Yeah, I know a couple.
it was very frustrating because you had all this hype and momentum from the Giants game, and then all of a sudden you hit a brick wall in the Green Bay Packers. Tom Grassi definitely must have been happy about this. Obvious statement is obvious.
Green Bay was favored anyway, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
I remember talking about it, but and I remember somebody in our chat being upset, but
Alex.
but no, I don't think I've seen any like reels from the game. Usually even if it's not my team, like I'll see stuff from the NFL.
Or even ESPN.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any of it. Also, don't mind me being all sunburned.
Yeah.
We had a baseball game today.
Yeah.
2 actually.
Nice. And don't mind me bearing my Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
Oh my lord. Second
Bad
Amendment
joke.
is very important.
So is the first one. Just a heads up.
So is the first one.
Yeah. Anywho, since we don't have anything else on this game, you know what? We're gonna get right to the bold predictions. If everything's okay with you guys. So We're gonna have the wheel decide the game that you guys get.
The
All of them.
wheel.
Yep, the legendary lucky wheel. So, Kat, since you were first, Billy second, I'm third. Unless Joey gets in, then he lands in the third spot.
Okay.
Kat's first game is
Dun dun.
Los Angeles Rams versus the Tennessee Titans. Rams
Can
are
I
favored.
Can I take that game since I have a team?
Okay. Kat, you want me to defer this to Billy, even though the wheel landed on the Titans?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, Billy.
What do you expect? The Titans are just total doo-doo. But I don't think this is going to be a good game because Stafford looks very, very shaky.
Okay. So you're going, but you're still going to decide with the Rams?
Yeah, mainly by defense.
Are they covering the spread?
Yeah, sure. It's 5.5.
Yeah, okay. All right, Kat. Now let's get to your game. The game.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. New England versus Miami. Miami is favored by 1.5.
By 1.5. Yikes.
Oh.
That was a deep yawn.
Oh dear. I'll go with it.
You're going
go
with
with
Miami?
Yeah.
I
Because
object.
they're at Miami.
They're at Miami, but I object.
I don't think New England's the same team.
Neither is
I think-
Miami. Neither is Miami. Miami gave up 30 plus points to Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts.
It was the first week. The Ravens
Daniel
lost.
Jones.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
All I gotta say, Daniel Jones. That's my counter argument.
Okay, you go ahead and object.
All right, and I thank you. All right. All right. Now I have a late game. Philadelphia versus Kansas City. Philadelphia favored by 1.5, and I'm going with it.
They're at Kansas City.
They're at Kansas City, but Kansas City did not look great, and Philadelphia looked dominant last week. So, yeah. All right. Here we go. Billy.
Next.
Nope, can't pick that one. Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football reserved for all of us.
Both games?
2 games for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, both games. All right. Here's a good one for you. Probably an easy one. Buffalo at New York Jets. The Bills are favored by 6.5, Billy.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets beat the spread in this game because they kept it very, very close against Pittsburgh. However, future quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, Aaron Rodgers, managed to BS his way to victory.
So you're going to say Buffalo not covering the spread.
Yeah, Buffalo doesn't cover the spread.
All right. Buffalo wins, doesn't cover the spread. All right. Any objection? No, I can't object, Kat.
No, I'm not going to object.
All right. Yeah, that was good for me as well. All right. New York Giants at Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys are favored by 5.5 points.
I'm going to say yes to Dallas, Oh, I'm going to say yes to the spread, too.
Okay.
They're at home. From what I remember about the Giants, they didn't do so great week 1.
Oh boy.
What'd you
Oh
get?
boy. Ah! I'm here!
Damn it.
The Seattle Ratbirds against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are favored by 3.5 points. I'm taking the motherfucker.
Can I just object to Yinzer on principle? Can that be a thing? Like, not the
No,
game.
Radbird.
Can I
No.
just object to Yinzer?
No. No.
Yinzer, go back to your stupid car.
No. No. I got my iron shitty. I'm
Cobra,
gonna fuck your
you
shit
better
up.
get him.
Because
You better
Steelers
get
got
him.
Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go find my baseball bat. Where's my baseball bat?
The Yinzer is probably
Damn it!
the Yinzer is probably projecting because of like the loss to West Virginia.
Probably.
Well, he can stuff it where the
he
sun
also
don't
wants Aaron
shine.
Rodgers gone to the Vikings already, but
Oh, poor baby.
yeah. So Pittsburgh is so Yenser's going Pittsburgh covering the spread.
Sadly, I think he's right.
Yeah, unfortunately, because this is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They BS their way to victory.
And they're home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seattle doesn't do great in hostile environments.
Okay, Cat. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is favored by 3.5.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he has arrived.
But-
the commissioner. The
but do
commissioner
they-
has arrived.
Hi,
Commissioner
Joey.
Overstreet.
Do they win by 3.5 though? Because Jacksonville has gotten pretty strong.
Okay, so you're gonna say Cincinnati not covering the spread?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You know what? Billy. I'm gonna skip you and going to Joey. I'll be right back with you.
That's fine.
All right.
Joey, what is the
You have the Chicago Bears against the Detroit Lions, and Detroit is favored by 6.5.
all right? You said Bears,
Lions.
Lions. Oh, that's a hard one, man. Just because
Welcome
on
in.
Sunday, Sunday, the Lions kind of got pummeled by the Packers, right?
Yes.
And I think that just has to do with them losing their coordinators, in all honesty. As for the Bears, what an incredible choke job.
Yeah.
However, I honestly think, hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna say I believe Chicago will win.
Ooh,
I-
he's going against the spread.
Yes, I have in my pick'ems. I picked Chicago to win.
All right. Okay. Any objections?
I'm going to object.
Cat, you're going to go with Detroit.
Yes. Joey, don't laugh at me. It's not nice.
No. Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, so
Cobra, it's saying you're
Billy,
reconnecting.
What?
San Francisco versus Nolans. San Francisco is favored by 3.5.
3.5. ESPN says 2.5.
I had 3.5 from ESPN.
Well, this is a battle of the infirmaries.
Yep, Battle of Infirmaries and also Battle of the Backups. Mac Jones versus Timu Mahomes.
I wouldn't be surprised if this game ends up in a tie.
Wouldn't be surprised.
But I'm going to say San Francisco wins and cover.
All right. Any objections? Any objections?
No. I believe San Fran's gonna absolutely pummel the Saints.
All right.
You
And
sound so
just for
depressed,
the
Joey.
record, I genuinely think New Orleans could be the first 0-17 team this season, or in the history of the NFL.
Possibly.
I think they're that bad.
Cat. All right. Or do you want to defer this to Joey to have him catch up?
It depends on who it is.
Denver, Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, defer.
Denver by a trillion.
Denver is favored by 1.5.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Yes, the offense stumbled very badly last week against a pretty mediocre defense. But let's also remember that last season, Bo Nix also started off pretty slow, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And second-year jitters are always a thing. I don't think he's going to have a sophomore slump. Even Tom Brady had really bad games in his career, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just look at that. And also, our running game was amazing. And yes, the Colts defense is pretty good, but I think the Broncos defense is even better. And, when I watched last game, I got flashbacks of the 2015 no-fly zone. I got flashbacks of Von Miller, crushing
Von Miller in
through
his prime, you mean? Yeah.
exactly prime Von Miller.
I don't know if I'd
The
go
Broncos defense, I think, is a top 1 unit, and I just don't know if the Colts are that good or if Miami was that bad. But I do not think Daniel Jones has a career game against this Broncos defense. I would be very surprised if Pat Surtain does not have at least one interception.
And not gonna lie, this is Daniel Jones who defeated a very piss poor Miami defense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that defense was atrocious. So we'll see if Daniel Jones is actually good this week. But odds are, yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. Any objections?
Nope.
All right, Cat. Arizona versus Carolina. Arizona is favored by 6.5.
Really?
Yep.
That much?
Bryce Young looked like shit. Kyler Murray looked good despite suffering from flu-like symptoms.
Is there a reason I can't hear the others?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Joey,
how about now?
He might have to step out.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Sorry, you said Carolina at Arizona?
Yes, and Arizona is favored by 6.5.
Goodness. I'm gonna go with Arizona winning and getting the spread.
All right. Billy, Joey, any objections?
No.
Joey is now reconnecting.
All right. And now the final game before we get to Monday night is the Ravens.
I don't get the Ravens one.
Unfortunately, Browns Ravens. Ravens are favored by 11.5, and I am going to actually say Ravens not covering the spread.
Really?
It sounds like someone is digging through a closet.
Yeah, probably. Probably, Billy. Any objections
I'm
to
not.
that before we get to Monday night?
I'll object.
Billy!
Okay, for two things. One, the Sunday night football game is basically going to be Falcons versus Vikings. That's Sunday night.
Yeah, and Joey's going to have to pick that.
Yeah. And secondly, I just don't buy Baltimore as a contender anymore after last week.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's either diminishing what the Bills brought to the table, it being a home game for them, or you think that the Ravens defense is going to fall apart like that every game.
Well, here's the thing. Like this should be super duper easy for you guys. But
I
knowing
don't know.
my
The Bills
No.
have built up quite a bit recently. I feel like week one, I don't judge any team on week one. None of them. Unless, it's the Cowboys. But
my
every
objection.
other team.
Okay. Well, my
And
objection was basically going to be that Cleveland beats the spread, but Baltimore still wins.
Well, I had
Not because
Baltimore winning, not covering the spread, Billy.
what?
I had Baltimore not covering the spread.
Oh,
what's the
okay. But I
spread?
wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland wins this game.
The spread was 11.5.
Yeah.
I object to that. They cover that spread easily.
All right. So
Because let's be completely honest with ourselves. Let's not be surprised by what we saw with the Ravens defense last Monday and the choke job. Let's not act like we have not seen this before. That is exactly what happens because that's the kind of coaching that the Ravens have. They've had it for the past decade.
and
Hell,
also,
I will die on the hill that the only reason they beat the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl was because of the blackout. I will die on that hill.
I disagree with that, considering that Baltimore was actually ahead before the blackout, and then the blackout allowed San Francisco to actually catch up. So I don't buy that.
Same thing here.
The blackout was to hurt the Ravens, and it
Yes,
ended up
it was a rubber
pushing
band
us.
effect. It was a rubber bander. All right.
See, here we go. Baltimore being the redheaded stepchild yet again.
Hold
No, I
on.
don't think.
Hey,
Well, I
hey,
don't. No,
hey!
it's not Baltimore.
Guys,
Enough. Calm down, children. Calm down. Behave. One more game before we get to Monday night where we all get to pick. Joey, it's Atlanta versus the future home of Aaron Rodgers, Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 3.5.
So I have Minnesota on my pick'ems. However, I'm going to change that to Atlanta. I think Atlanta is actually going to win. And the reason being is because JJ McCarthy looked like he played his first game last year or last week because he did.
He did.
But that's my point though, right? And I think the Atlanta defense is better than we think it is. And I think their offense, like week one is always the learning week, right? It's always going to start off slow. And, if Younghoe Koo makes that field goal, they win that game against the Buccaneers.
And I believe he got cut by the Falcons.
Did he? I didn't hear that. But
he's not on the Falcons anymore.
damn, that
They cut the
sucks.
legend. They cut the legend.
Anyways,
Wait,
but yes, I believe Atlanta has the upset here against Minnesota. I know that's probably bravery, but it just I feel an upset coming.
Yep. Atlanta it will not slam the Phoenix in the car door.
Oh my
No.
god.
Would this season be JJ McCarthy's rookie season since he got hurt?
No.
But he didn't play an professional NFL game, like a regular season.
This is technically his first year because his rookie year has already elapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it plays, unfortunately. All right.
This is
Monday Night Football, guys. Doubleheader. Everyone knows that Monday Night Football is classic rules. Everyone picks on each Monday Night Football game. I am going to go in the order we were. So that would be Kat, Billy, Joey, and myself, because I am the host. So we're going to go with each Monday Night Football game. Tampa Bay versus Houston. Houston has a 2.5 point. Is favored by 2.5 points. Give me that bold.
I'm going with the Buccaneers on this one.
Yep. Billy.
Bucks.
Joey.
let Baker bake. Buccaneers.
I'm with everyone here. Clean sweep. Tampa Bay. All right. Now, the Chargers facing the Raiders. Chargers are favored by 3.5. Give me that bold. Cat.
You said Chargers are favored by 3.5.
Correct.
Okay. Yes, Chargers.
All right. Billy.
I might be a little bit of a contrarian, but I think this is going to be Ashton Genty's ball out game. Give me the Raiders.
Ooh, interesting. Joey.
I will never pick the Raiders ever. Go Chargers.
All right. I'm going with the Chargers as well.
Yeah, the Chargers demolish that spread, by the way.
One more bold prediction here before we wrap things up and read our affiliate and all that stuff. All right. I was going to introduce this last week, but I'm introducing it this week because week 1 we didn't know how it was going to work. Week 2 we can. I'm going to read off every single team that you have picked, and I want you to pick which team will be your top scorer of this week. All right.
So out of all of the teams we picked, who is scoring the most points?
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Kat, you have Miami, Dallas, Cincinnati, Arizona, Tampa Bay, and the Chargers.
You kind of turned into a robot.
Sorry. Miami, Dallas, Cincinnati, Arizona, Tampa Bay, and LA.
Oh. Cincinnati.
All right. Good pick. Billy, you have the Rams, the Bills, the 49ers, the Buccaneers, and the Raiders. Who's your top scorer?
49ers.
Okay, interesting. Joey, you have the Bears, the Broncos, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, and the Chargers. Who's your top scorer?
Give me the Chargers.
Interesting. And I have Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Tampa Bay, and the Chargers. I'm going Philly.
It's fair.
I'm going Philly. So,
A lot of football coming up.
so by the way, if any one of those picks hits and is the top scorer of our pick'em, we get extra 5 entries. All right.
I'm getting that jersey this year.
Reminder: when you're here, you get 1 entry. When you win, you get 2. When you get second place, you get 1 extra. All right. So,
Billy left.
he kind of had to.
Oh, okay.
So, everyone, I would like to remind you that our affiliate tonight will be Fanatics.
Ooh.
You know, yes, we here at Handed Down Sports Media and the Hard Count are reminding you to gear up for this season. College football is in full swing. Obviously, the NFL is underway. You know, the MLB is getting close to playoff time. And, of course, it is almost time for the NHL and NBA to appear. They're about to start their season opener, so get ready for that. NASCAR is wrapping up as well, so also this is your last chance to get this season's common apparel for your favorite driver. And, of course, WWE merch is also at Fanatics. And if you want to gear up, grab a hat, jersey, or whatever have you to get ready for this season, use our link in the affiliate wherever you get your podcasts and show the channel some love. Fanatics. All right. I would like to thank you all for listening. I would like to remind you of our other shows. We have, of course, the Dirt Turf podcast, which was supposed to be last night, but unfortunately, Kat, who was supposed to take charge and host, she was celebrating her birthday. Yay! We also have, obviously, the Heart Count. We also have Passing the Pigskin, our college football podcast hosted by Billy and Tyler. We also have the Handed Down Beatdown, which will be next Sunday, our wrestling podcast. We also have the Lap Down, hosted by Greg Farmer, where they talk NASCAR and all other auto racing. We also have Biscuits and Penalties, hosted by Alex, coming this October. Please be ready for that. And, of course, our Hand Down Bench, where we just talk random bullcrap. So, there's that. That is non-sports related. We also have a Patreon, so you can become a member for as little as for as much as an Arizona iced tea. So that's not bad. And also, we do have our other affiliates as well. Don't forget to check them out. The links are in our bio. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And on behalf of Kat, Billy, and Commissioner Overstreet, we'll see you on the field.